in my screen there are some instructions given to you all. Instruction, please go through that. Please do not unmute while session is going on. It may be create the disturbance in the session. And please avoid to do multitasking job, because if you are not pay attention in the session, you may be miss the point. And the second, in the end, I just said that we are going to share the feedback link. That time you can means you can give your feedback. How was the session? Do you understand all the content? Any needed changes? That all things we are going to be cover in this part. So today's session is about JMS creation on Ebiz portal. So how the portal work, what are the features, and currently we have some updates also for the same. So JMS creation and invoice uploadation part we are going to go see. Course overview, we are going to see joint measurement sheet, introduction, JMS creation, JMS process flow, JMS tracking, invoice upload, retrieval from draft and return, scroll sheet reprint, composite work order, JMS issues. We are going to see payment tracking and general FAQs. So these all parts we are going to be covered by today's in today's session. And we are going to see the some demo also in the system, so how it's work and all the features. So let me first start with the introduction part of JMS. JMS, the joint measurement sheet is in other words we call work measurement, where we calculate out your work, how much work you have completed, done, or it's kinds of it is a facility to accurate, timely, and measurement of quality and quantity work done by your side. Means you mentioned that how much work you have consumed or how much work you have done from your side, what is the quality type, this everything with the help of documents you are sharing with us, and it is a, you can say, quality and quantity work done measurement we can say. In other words, it's a kind of agreement between Reliance and the vendor, means we can say buyer and user, you can say vendor. Okay, and user means Reliance person, who the person who generate, who you can say the person who is coordinating with you for the all the rest related work. Okay, so let us move. The JMS system is nothing; it's interlinked between you and the user, wherein work measurement is posted and certified through the system interface. Whenever you complete any such kind of work from your side, you are posting some details and all the certificate, and which was go through with all this process. Means process has been suggested to verify, and once the verify it's certified and it will be approved from the person. Once approved and it will be interlinked, you also get an update for the same thing. Further tracking of the flow process any point of the time can be done both the system user regarding to status of work measurement. See, if you wish to check your status, it's very easy to find in the with the help of the in the Ebiz portal. In case you are unable to reach somewhere, you're traveling, some system is not working, something happened with your side, but you wish to know about the status. How could you just need to approach to your concerned person buyer? He will check and he will help you, because they also have the same systems with their side. They also can check your details and they can assist you. There are certain rules for the JMS. Currently, JMS, see, the JMS period should be in validity period of order. The validity means suppose you are using a mobile phone. It's having 1 month recharge. But after 1 month, do you able to call anyone? No, it will be not allow you. It says please recharge. Same thing for your concerned order also. If you are having an order for 6 months or 1 month or 1 year, so whatever JMS you are creating, it should be done in that validity period. If it is not in valid period, if you try to create a JMS, system will won't allow you. It will be give the error message. So for that concern, you need to approach your buyer. You maybe need to amend or extend that PO, so then you will able to create your JMS. The concerned A1 name has to be selected while posting the JMS. See, the concerned A1, the part when the JMS started creating, the first person's name you will select. The engineer in charge, you can say, he is the first person who verify your JMS from inside. Okay, who will verify your JMS approved from his side, then only it will move to the next level. So concern A1 name need to be selected properly. If you are selecting wrong person name, so it may be create a lot of issues for you. E-invoice can be created or submitted after approval of JMS by QSD. As I said, if you are creating a JMS, once the JMS approved from all three level, you will get a confirmation to upload invoice. Okay, then only you will able to upload it. Until you will not able to allow to upload the JMS. Without JMS, we are not aware of the process. But if you are creating JMS and it is not approved from three level, you will not allowed to be upload the JMS invoice. It will be not accepted by the system. In case of JMS written from A1 or make A2 or QSD for doing some changes, so you need to give the priority to that changes, because the changes is required for your billing part, and if it is not done proper on proper time, it delay your payment, and that delay impact your services. I request to not to unmute yourself. Please be in the mute. Thank you so much. Okay, and whatever the observation is suggested from the A1, A2, and QSD, please update that detail and do on priority basis. See, it is not for us, it was yours only. If you delay the payment concerns payment, whatever the terms and condition was will be applicable, it will be delayed by your side because you have not given any priority to that JMS. It may be some errors, so that time you can coordinate with us, but usually we suggest to please contact buyer first. The buyer, if is not able to assist or he suggests anything or any kind of other thing, then you can approach to help us, so we will help you out. Now the JMS process, how the process goes. See, simply first PO is created by buyer, the concerned person who coordinate with you all the details and contract and all. He will create a purchase order, whatever the things is required. Once the purchase order is released to you, it will become in order in Ebiz portal in order processing, where you can see that PO, download the PO, you acknowledge, you accept that PO. Once the acknowledgement done, you start working on that JMS, means you provide the services to us. Once services completed for the month, you start preparing JMS. The JMS enter all the detail and you create a JMS, and the JMS number is created. Once you submit the JMS details, it will be created a JMS number, joint measurement sheet number. Okay. Now there is some introduction. We can say a dashboard, a little bit dashboard, how it look like. See, simply when you go to order processing, there is one box. When you scroll it down little bit down the left hand side, you will find order status dashboard, where you find the purchase order. The purchase order will be reflect, your ARC will be reflect, the contract will be reflect in the order status dashboard only. So you need to come to this part only whenever you wanted to find a purchase order. See, this is the symbols for the service people. Actually, there are two kind of purchase orders service people always get. Okay, and the third one is contract, that is called ARC. We are say, but first is called, we go with the this OTC. OTC means PO or OTC. OTC means one-time contract. Suppose the Reliance wants to do a survey, or we can say you given a contract to a carpenter. For one time, he suggested to check all the door or door hinges is working or not. So that is time. That time, oh, he giving one-time contract. That person will come, take a survey. If anything is changes, they will do. But the one time, that is one time, and he finished, he will submit the bill and finish the contract. And the second one is framework order. It may be for 6 months, it may be for 1 year. Depends on the contract as discussed by the buyer and you. So whenever you finding something, please see the third one is contract. Against the contract, you are not able to be create any JMS, because it won't allow it, that symbol, that pop-up will be not comes on whenever you selecting any line item in the contract. Okay, so this is the main thing. Now we are moving to the next part is JMS creation. The JMS creation process, how it's work that we are going to be see. But before that, I'm just stopping here for 5 minutes. Anybody having any question, please raise your hand and ask your question. Yes, Anish ji.
वो A1 इंजीनियर आपका इंजीनियर बात बोले ना, जो A1 जैसे पहले स्लाइड में
हाँ
बोले।
हाँ सर, रिलायंस का जो बायर ग्रुप होता है वो
हाँ,
होता है रिलायंस का।
तो बायर बायर का है, बायर का नाम रहेगा कि वो जो साइट का इंजीनियर को
नहीं
स्पेसिफाई
नहीं,
किया
बायर
रहेगा।
तो आपका वो तो आपका पीओ बनाता है।
हाँ
इंजीनियर टीम होती है एक, जहाँ पे
हाँ।
उसके अंदर वेरियस लेवल होते हैं, जैसे कि A1 साइट इंजीनियर होता है, A2 जो एरिया जो उस एरिया का मैनेजर होता है, एंड
हम्म।
QSD, ये दोनों की तरफ से मतलब रिलायंस का जो पर्सन होता है वेरीफाई करने के लिए अकाउंट्स टीम की जैसा, वो वेरीफाई करने के लिए QSD टीम होती है।
तो इन्हें ये वर्क ऑर्डर पे इनका ये वर्क ऑर्डर पे इनका डिफाइन रहेगा कि बायर से पूछना रहेगा।
आपको नॉर्मली बायर बता देता है, वर्क
जी
ऑर्डर पे तो सिर्फ बायर का कॉन्टेक्ट डिटेल होता है उसमें।
जी। ओके।
हाँ। ओके विनीत, यस गीता जी।
Hello, sir. This is Vanita from Actis Technologies.
हम्म।
Sir, I have a question over here. See, we are coming under AV materials like lighting control we are supplied to the particular site, and our order is comes under works contract. So, will come under OTC framework or the contract?
See, it depends. As you see in the symbol, I'll just show the symbol back. Can you see
Yeah.
the difference in symbols of this contract in the type?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
See,
I
one
can see.
arrow is directing on the right hand side. It is a OTC, one time contract. And the paper with pencil, it is a framework order. In the symbol also, you can identify it's a OTC or a framework order. In the terms and condition, when you open the purchase order, there also you find the details, the term, how much duration is given for your.
So, if it's a 1 year, then we are comes under framework.
Hmm. It depends on 1 year or maybe it's extend. It depends on the work also.
So we can like if you're not able to go through this framework OTC or contract writing, so we'll able to find it through the PO number.
Yes, when you go to see, there are when the buyer prepare a work order, he send by two ways. One is email, and one is on the portal. Okay, when
Yeah.
you open the portal while creating JMS, there also you find that duration of your work order. Okay, I'll show you in the while creating the JMS. There also I'll show you how where you'll find the duration of your work order. Okay,
Okay.
yeah. Okay, so let us move to the next part. Just give me the moment, just a moment. Yeah, so I'm sharing my screen. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, so whenever you come to Ebiz portal, this will be the portal look like this. It's ask you to username and password. The username will be your vendor code prefixing 010203, whatever the assigned for you. That you need to be used. Okay. Once you enter the user ID, you need to put the password. The password is created by, if it is logged, we will provide the system password, and with the help of that password, you will set a new password from your end. Okay, the next, once you enter the password, you need to click on the login button. Once you click on login button, it will be take you inside the portal where you find the numerous tabs on the screen. But what we suggest, why you need to take only few parts are only in that Ebiz portal. A blue will be the inspection, order related, order processing, geo, shipment, profile management, PM, and order processing, e-learning. There are a lot of things, but your concern part of for accepting the order is order processing. Suppose you're getting an order from Reliance Geo. So you need to go and check your orders in order processing Geo part only. If you're getting contract from Reliance, that order will be reflected in order processing. See, I'm repeating. Whenever you're getting any order from Reliance Geo, that order will be reflected in order processing bracket Geo option. And if you're getting a contract from Reliance, that contract will be reflected in order processing tab. They have made separate tabs for both because there's a lot of confusions are coming from the vendors. So whenever they're getting means we have seen many of the people were trying to find their geo contract in order processing and they are unable to find due to they are not aware. So please check while once you got the PO, you just check to ask the buyer whether it's a Geo contract or whether it's a Reliance contract. So you will be better confirmed and you will be come to proper way in the steps and create for the JMS. So let us after clicking order processing you get a message on screen. You just need to okay. You need to scroll it down on the left hand side. Order status dashboard is there. Okay, order status dashboard there where you find the purchase order. See the purchase order is there, the symbol is there. It's a one time contract. Okay, the date also issue date also reflecting. If you wish you want to click here, you can download the attachment for that purchase order for the purchase order. Now what I need to do, I need to create a JMS. So what I'll do, you can see this filter column against the symbol of that type of service. Okay, I need to click on this line. Once I click, this line will be get highlighted. See this blue color, it's got highlighted. So what I'll do, I'll after clicking that, on the right hand side in the same page, I'll see purchase order item detail is there. In that, I'll see my line items for the purchase order. Currently, there is only one line item. It may be in your case you have 3, 4, 5, 10. I don't know. It depends on your work. But currently, I have only one work. So what I'll do, same thing. I'll click on this filter button. Once I click on this filter button, see this line will be get highlighted, and I'm getting an option: create join measurement sheet. See, I'm repeating. I'm getting an option of create join measurement sheet option on my screen. Now what I'll do, I'll just click on that option. Once I enter, see I'm getting some information, more information on my screen. Join measurement sheet. It's showing my purchase order number, job description, MBR, special dining. The next is requisitioning date. And the next first thing I need to select from the drop down list, it is A1, my next approver. The A1 name I need to be select from the drop down list. What I need to do, I need to click on the drop down button. Once I click on a drop down button, I'm getting person's name for that location because not only one A1 is there on the location, only not one engineer is working for that site. It may be the number of engineers are there. So you need to select the concerned correct person name from the list. How would you do? It's very simply you need to you will get a list name. Okay, you need to select the person name. See my A1 name is Dilip Gosai, so I selected Dilip Gosai's name. Now A1 name is selected. Now what I need to do? I need to give my JMS detail. How could I do? It's very simple. You need to just click it, come down. You see select service purchase order detail. This option populate on your comes on your screen. You will get a backup sheet where the activity number, job description, quantity, unit of measurement, and the basic price for that work, perform quantity in the net amount. It will be 00 because you have not any perform anything. And after putting this detail, it will be get changed. But you can see your quantity here and unit of measurement from this part. See, these two parts are very important in the check. Okay, now what I'll do, I'll start putting my JMS detail. How could I do? I'll just click on this button. Okay, once I click on backup sheet, it asks me to two options. One is add, second is remove. Because there is nothing, I can't remove anything. So what I need to do, I need to click on add button. Once I click on add button, system give me some detail. Okay, it asks me to select the start date. So what I'll do, I select the JMS start date when I've started working on JMS. From the calendar, I'll click on calendar. I'll take the date in that. After selecting the date, and now I need to give the end date. End date means when my work is related. You can say when I finish that work for that month. So I'll select, click on the calendar, select the date, and start date, end date is came. One thing I just wanted to show somebody now. I think ask me. See the purchase order detail is reflecting, and you can see the purchase order start date and the end date. It's a one-time contract. Then to one-time contract given December till date. Within that, you need to complete that one-time contract. Once you complete your bill, you submit it. That's it. You will get a new order in case Reliance required. You will not monthly basis. You can't pay it. You will get one-time bill and complete it your work. So I've selected the date from this. Now I need to put my quantity. It's simply geometry option is there, but sometimes some orders are not required geometry option. They can directly put it, but if geometry option is there, you need to click on this option. Once you click on the geometry option, see you will get a screen. First, it asks you to select the shape. Shape means unit of measurement. So I need to click on this. Okay, I'm getting only one item. I'll select one. After selecting the item, it automatically formulas come. Now number of items that asking me. So I'll put the number of items. Currently I have only one. I'll put one here. After putting one, I'll click on calculate button. After calculate, see I need to click on generate button. Once I click on generate button, see the number of item base price is not reflecting, but the base quantity is reflecting, executive quantity is reflecting. If I scroll on right hand side, it will be show me other details. See unit of measurement is also reflecting. I need to click on generate button. Once I click on generate button, see the base price reflecting, performed quantity, net amount is matching with the system because I have 1 and 1 lakh something amount is there, and the net quantity also, net amount also matching with the system. Now what I need to do, I need to give supporting documents. I think somebody on the mic, please be on mute. Okay, what I'll do, I'll click on the document type. I'm getting two types of document type. One is joint measurement sheet. If I have my own joint measurement sheet mails, I'll put that. Either I'm attaching some other document like inspection, structure drawing, or process drawing, or any kind of time in, time out sheets and all. So what I'll do, I'll select on other option. I'll take other. I'll select. I think somebody on their mic. Please be on mute. Okay. So I'll select the date document. I'll click on attach. Okay. Open. And I'll give the tag name. Technical specification. I'll just put the name. I'll click on attach. That's it. See, in case you have attached wrong document or you wanted to delete it, simply here delete column you have a cross button. You need to click and delete that document. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll just go back. I'll give some other document. I'll just add in that. I'll click on other. I'll select the document. Open it. I'll give the tag name drawing, and that's it. I'll click on attach, and after clicking attach, see joint measurement sheet details okay. As I said, cross button is there. You wanted to give any comments, you can give your comments in this box, and that's it. You will need to you have completed other things, so you can click on submit button. Once you click on submit button, you will get a dialog box on screen. Confirm. Final joint measurement sheet. A checkbox is there. Are you sure you want to submit a joint measurement sheet? Please pay attention. Here you don't need to tick on this option. If you tick mark, then your PO will be considered as a final JMS, and system will not allow you to create any more JMS in future. So if you are doing your final JMS also, do not tick mark here. Please just only click on yes button. Okay, once you click on yes button, see on screen you will find the number JMS number sheet has been created for approval, reference number 108. This is your number will be come on the screen. You need to click on OK button. Once you click on OK button, that's it. You have done with your work. Your JMS has been created. You wish to create some more JMS, you can do it. You wish to go through with the portals, you can go through. You want to track some other details, you can go on the portal. Either you can log off and do other work. So we are stopping for 5 minutes. Anybody having related question, whatever you have done now, JMS. Anybody having questions, so you can raise your hand. Yes, Yogeshwar.
Yes, sir. We have contract of 1 year,
Mhm.
that is,
I'm sorry, your voice is not clear actually. You are having a 1 year contract. That I understand.
yes.
Huh.
Second thing, while creating the JMS, you have told that started and ended. So
Correct.
start date will be as upper side which is showing, and end date which is today's or last date of our contract.
See that contract start date and end date is there given. But in between, if you have a 1 year contract, it depends that how you are going to be perform your JMS. You are going to perform monthly wise or quarterly wise, half yearly wise. It depends on that. If suppose the contract is started on if you take a January dates, 1st of January the contract has been started, and 31st January 31st December the contract will be end. So you have, but it's not that the contract date is that, but you have started working on from 5th of January. Okay, so you will select 5th January and you finish the work for that month is on 29th of January. So you need to select 5th January start date, end date will be 29th of January for the quarter monthly wise. If you are doing quarterly wise, then 5th January will be there, and the March date 29th or 30 you will select. And if you are taking half yearly, then you will select the June 31st or June 30. That depends. It's not the end date of that. It's only for that consent. The validity will reflect on that PO. Means, as I said, that mobile having also validity. Same the contract having. So you can perform your activity as per the given work for you.
हेलो हम बोल रहे हैं कि आपकी
Hope
जैसे
you
जैसे
understand my point.
मार्केटिंग पूरा करके आइए 50 का हम लोग का कस्टमर बेस अगर हो जाएगा तो क्या है ना हम लोग
Yes,
का
I'm unable to hear
आइडिया
you.
बिकना शुरू हो जाएगा तो आप जितना तक कोऑर्डिनेट कर लीजिए आर्टिकल लेके चला जाइए जितना जितना
Hello,
जितना प्रोग्राम है वो बता
Yogeshwar, can you able to hear me?
तो आप वो लेके कंप्लीट कर लीजिए ठीक है हाँ, बेटा जी आप हमको लूप में सब रखिएगा जब मेल कीजिएगा कब कब आपको क्या चाहिए वो हो जाएगा उसमें कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है और कलकत्ता में वेस्ट बंगाल में सेल उतना ज़्यादा बढ़ नहीं रहा है मैं दीदी को भी बोल के रखा हूँ मुझे मेरे एक्सपेक्टेशन तरफ नहीं हो रहा है क्योंकि और हम लोग को बढ़ना चाहिए सेल लेकिन वो तो एक जगह फ्रीज हो चुका है आई डोंट नो दीदी क्या कर रहा है मैं दीदी को भी बोल रहा हूँ कि भाई
Hello.
अगर आपको मतलब ग्रोथ नहीं होगा तो मतलब कोई भी चीज़ पे ग्रोथ नहीं होगा मतलब इट विल बी ऑन द
Is it audible for you all people?
ग्रोथ तो होना चाहिए ना
Yes,
I'm
yes, you're
sorry, your
audible.
voice is
हाँ तो
clear.
इसलिए आप जो जो आपको ये आप हेल्प मत बोलिए ये हम लोग अपना बिजनेस
You are able to hear me
आपको जहाँ
clearly?
ट्रेनिंग करना पड़े हम आपको जो चाहिए हम आपको सपोर्ट करेंगे कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं
Hello.
Yes, yes,
ठीक है
yes, yes.
हमारा
Okay. Okay. I thought some issue was there because I also got confused. Is there any issue with my end or what?
हाँ नहीं तो डीडी
Yes, you can ask a question.
पहले हम क्या बोला था आपका जो एच
Okay,
मास
could you
है
just repeat, Satyaji, this is Anis, could you just repeat once again what is the difference between OTC, framework, and contract?
See, contract is a kind of only the details were there. Against the contract, you can't create anything. It's related framework order. OTC don't require any contract. OTC is a kind of one-time contract related job. So contract means all the details were discussed by you and the user for doing any kind of activity related to your job. So same thing will be reflect when you select the purchase contract and you see on the purchase order item details. There also you will see the line item. But whenever you're selecting and trying to create a JMS, it won't allow you because against the contract it won't possible to create. Only the PO will be allowed for creating the JMS. So the contract is only the details are there. OTC is only one time contract. One time contract if having a 6 months validity. In 6 months, whenever you are getting a time or whenever you have given a task to do, that time you will complete, put your bill, and that's it. Your work is completed. That is called OTC. One time only bill. And the next is the framework order. As I say, annually decided, annually your monthly basis, quarterly basis, or half yearly basis, you are putting your bills. So two time, three time, four time, you are on the same period you are creating a JMS. That is called framework order.
So if you actually if you we are into the building system line,
Okay.
in a wherein a progressive payment would be is anticipated. So it is likely to be a contract under come under contract, correct?
Correct, correct. You will get a
Okay.
contract, and how you are putting your bills, that also depends for the purchase order. As you
Mm-hmm.
said that you are in construction line,
Mm-hmm.
so it may be you are getting a framework order because everything is decided. It's not decided that it will be on that same time. It may be some you can say date mismatching and all, possibly that you are not going to follow the exact deadline. So it will sometimes get delayed due to some traffic or material reaching or some contract that persons were not available from the site for doing the job. It may be get delay. So whatever the work is given for, like your some material having bricks, we can say cement, we can say you have a steel, you have a door, you have a window panels, you need to set all the things. Or we can say tiling and all. It comes in the your contract part. But usually you take milestone that today we have completed the constructing a wall. So you will put the bill for wall. Next time when you complete your second task is that for the steel and preparing that what we can say uh, entrance and tiling and all the milestones you are setting for that. So it will be your framework order. It's not only one time, but you will put half bill also sometimes. This month I have done one floor, second month I am going to do second month floor billing, you are going to do like that.
So anything related to milestones will come under framework. But if wherein if we have completed some stage and it's not defined as a milestone, part payment will come under contract. Am I right?
Contract is the same thing. You can say contract is related only discussion for your parts, means related rates and all. So contract not any much important, we can say for is a contract for you only for go other things. I say why its contract is needed. See, you also know and Reliance also know the people that rates are get changed anytime. It's not fixed. You are not going to do. You have 1,000 rupees now one box, and later on in the next month the cost has been increased to 1,200. So are you ready to do 1,000? You will be asked for the changes, correct? For 1,200. So Reliance also aware that this rate will be get changed. So yeah, they are ready with the preparation for that. So that's the reason the contract has been decided. So that contract is for the part of PO, whatever contractual details when you are going to be put your details, the payment terms and condition and the material related terms and condition, that all the things are in the contract. So contract is a part of PO, but it is not allowed to create any JMS against the contract. You can create against the JMS only. Okay, Vinita ji, Vanita ji, sorry.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay, see, I want to ask you. See, you said for upload, we need to be upload some documents over here. So how will
Correct.
come to know what all document is required? Like for example, drawing you said for the JMS sheet, but how will I come to know the what all the document is required by the Reliance?
So you check with this details. You need to check with the concerned buyer only because the details, whatever required from their side, because other company having other structures. Some company, those who are providing manpower, they are attaching log details. Log details means the person come in and come out details. Some company people they attach the structure. The manpower structure means how they use, consume and all. So depends on the sheet what is required. It will be the consent buyer
कनेक्शन
who
है क्या
will
जियो
handle the
जियो
details.
कनेक्शन है क्या
Hello.
Yeah, I said you need to
Okay.
check with that consent buyer. He will tell
Buyer.
you that what document is required.
Okay, for example, I in my PO, one line item is there, for example, 2 crores. Okay, but while creating this JMS, you said for that we have to go for the backup sheet, and the one quantity is in that written 2 crore. But from that 2 crore, I'm going to bill as of now somewhere around 19 lakhs. So I'll go with that line items to be fulfilled.
Actually, in that some I'll explain that point. Actually, it depends on quantity is given for you. See, some
Mine
people,
is one quantity is given in the PO.
so you need to put in
But in
decimal.
that, yeah, for so decimal is very difficult because see the one unit is comes under the 2 crores. So the mine is the in my proposal like which we have sent earlier to issue the PO. From that I have a multiple items with the multiple quantities.
Hmm. So
So
see,
how
there
will
are
I go with
multiple
that?
in one activities you meant to say correct. In your JMS having one number, but the JMS having one quantity, but number of activities are more in your quantity in your JMS. Correct.
Yeah, activities with supplied quantities and the items are different.
Yes, when you click on that back create joint measurement sheet, you will come inside the put inside that JMS where you'll find the number of activities are there. I'll show you that screen. Let me take it back.
Yes, yes.
Just
Yeah.
a moment. Yeah.
and keep this for our record to defend ourselves in any case anything goes wrong. Also, we want to make it clear that if any damages occur to
See
any
this one.
company because
I'm so
the
sorry.
joint hours say fire, accident are on
We
around
have
those
seen this
50
activity.
people on that moment. You will have
Currently, I have one JMS, one line item. In that one line item, I have only one activity.
sweep fatality
You
rate
may have a
Mm.
number of activities. You want to say this one?
40% for your
Yeah, but in my portal, say after your conversation, we just checked in our portal. See, in our portal is showing only one line item. For example, it's 2 crores. But
Hmm.
I wanted to select many more items with the quantities.
But that is the activity part, na ma'am. You are saying that it is when you select the backup sheet, when you coming to this activity means after selecting the A1 name, you are coming to the purchase order backup sheet option, correct? So how many activities are reflecting here?
only one.
Only one.
Only one. So
Yeah.
you have only one quantity need to be performed. That maybe in the decimal, you need to check with the concerned buyer because if you are saying that 2 crore bills and in decimal it also difficult. So you need to check with the concerned buyer whether the activity is given in other sheet or you need to check your PO purchase order how they are defined that.
In purchase orders are defined as one quantities for the 2 crores.
Correct. Down they will give that bifurcation also. Some of the orders
But
there show the bifurcation also like 2 crores how they divided in that means how much quantity you are consuming like zero
so
five.
how will open? How will see the bifurcation of that line item?
When you go to page number 2 of your contract means that PO purchase order, you will find the details of that. Page number 2, 3.
154648.
No, I could not find in the POs. There's only one line item they issued. But the multiple items are there.
So you need to once I'll suggest you to check with your buyer because it should be there because whenever the contract is decided and you are saying that the multiple line items, multiple work is given for you for that 2 crores, then should
Yeah.
be mentioned all the details. Might be your buyer
Yeah,
has
this
been.
should be.
Hmm?
Hmm.
I do understand, but in that here I can't check it on the details. So first you check with your buyer. If any more, if he is not responding or anything, you can come to us on pnc.helpdesk@rl.com via mail, sharing with your PO, or you can call us on the number. Today's office is closed, so we are not picking any calls. Tomorrow you can connect at after 10 to us on that PNC helpline numbers.
Okay, so see, now it's the documents is which is ready with me. See, one is for the annexure, the line item wise JMS as you said, but in the
Huh.
Excel I have the ready with the supplied quantities with the engineer sign and all. It is
Hmm.
done. Supplied quantity and invoices is ready with me, and somebody has to be like should be guide for the first invoice to be upload. I'll share the documents which is ready with me. Tomorrow, as you said, the office is going to be on, so I'm going to be share the annexure and the PO details and how to will give the user ID and password also which we are using right now.
You
Somebody
just
has
first
to
call.
is the
No,
guiding.
no.
Yeah.
You just first call us. So
Hmm.
the team member, our team members will be there. They will
Hmm.
open. You just call them and tell them that please check this detail because we are getting some issues. We have creating and all the documents are ready. You just explain us a little bit information more because my PO is showing one item and this issue what we have said. Because tomorrow I'm not there. Tomorrow and day after tomorrow I'm not there office, so I'm unable to check anything detail from our side. So hence
So
I
you
suggest
will be have to contact for this.
there
Can
are
I have number?
my
Means,
seniors are there who can help you out.
hmm.
No worries because I'm the training. I'm a part of trainer, so they are in the help desk also. So they will suggest the next thing.
So any specific name you want to be give us
No,
to
no,
be
you can
easier
call
for
me.
us
Other
to
two
be
numbers are
contact?
there. I'm not aware that who is going to sit there. My seniors are there.
Okay.
Who will be
Okay.
answered.
What is the contact number? What is the contact number?
Zero, I will share in the chat box later on. Okay, I'll
Okay,
share
fine.
because
Because
not
somebody,
because
it's a case to case. It's a training is useful us, but we have to go this as per case to case cases. Because the thing is that we are just stuck last time. Also, we are not able to find the line item wise in the JMS sheet.
no, I understand, but
Yeah.
what I suggest you before you collecting us today only once you just write a mail to your buyer and mention that issue you are told to me now. So he will also check whether the PO while creating made something or clearly not added any details. So they will suggest you next step. So maybe you don't need to contact.
Is there any, see, if you said we are going to be check with the buyer, then is there other waves are there? They're going to be amend also for their end, this PO line item wise. They will be do.
Amendment is possible, but only when the contract is that validity is over. The amendment done that time only, or any changes is required, then buyer will first inform you that we are amending your PO. You just update your details as per that only next time.
See, the problem is that we are stuck with the 2 crore invoices in our hand, and we are not able to process these invoices last, I think, 1.5 months now. So we are just terribly we are going very bad shape in this. Our payment is stuck, even though we have material supplied on the duration of the September to December month.
But
And
you are
thing
having a
is
service
no
PO, correct?
yeah, works contract. Material also we have given with the installation. So the both the
But
service
major
we have
part is
already
your what?
provided.
No, no. Your
Its
major
major
work
part
is
is items, the materials. Material part is
materials.
there.
So you have seen that purchase order. Sorry, you have went to order processing. You have seen that option is whatever the contract type is there. It is like a framework order or is a OTC type order.
It should become framework because the works contract period is
It's
given
not a
9
trolley
September
symbol,
to
correct? It's not a
9
trolley
December.
symbol.
I don't think so. You said for the within 1 year it comes under framework. So
No, no. Why I'm
something.
asking? See, because material vendors having separate portal for do that work. So what you say that you have done both the work. So hence
No,
I'm
that
just
time I wear it. No, no, that time I wear it. But this PO number is comes under JMS sheet only. So I
okay.
can view it as PO number. The problem is that I'm not able to view the line item wise. Because for example, for the 10 quantities, if I fulfill for the 2 quantities, that line item has to be displayed on your portal. I'm not able to find it. So only one line item is displaying. So it's very difficult to fulfill that line item.
No worries. As I suggested, first you just approach to
If
your
we
buyer.
used to, and one more my concern is, if you said we have to check with the buyer. Whenever we are calling to the buyer, they're saying you go with the JMS, we're going with the JMS. But nobody person is properly here guiding for this. So I need the assistance of your, the case to case has to be, somebody has to be taken care of that. I'm struggling for last 1 month to fulfill my
Actually,
invoices.
we are the
And a
only
management is very, no, management is, the shouting is like daily basis and no output is coming from the Reliance teams to be assessed properly on this way.
Yeah, I do understand your issue, but we are the part where only we will able to assist you, means guide the path, because we have also
But
some.
keeps on telling when we are contacting with the buyer, they keeps on telling that we have to go through the JMS. But what is JMS? JMS, somebody has to be take a case to case. See, this training is beneficial for me, but my case is different. They are
Hmm.
telling that we have to go through the JMS, but in the JMS, if I'll find that PO number, I'll not find the PO line item wise. I can't go with that if the invoice is ready with 1.5 crore and you're telling me to put all the 2 crore invoices.
No,
Definitely,
no.
they're going to be reject the my invoices then.
I'm so sorry, I'm just interrupting you, but I'll suggest once only. You just approach your, write a mail to your buyer and ask for the breakup. Breakup means this 2 crore breakup. How would I make a JMS? That breakup, do you just ask them? You just mention that I have only one quantity for a 2 crores. Just share me the breakup and how I would put a JMS. If we share that breakup with you, you will easily able to create the JMS. Rest of the process will be very much clearly to you also, because you all seen the other steps. Only the quantity you need to put in that geometry option. You need to get identify that one. So you just write a mail today only about that, saying if you that get the positive response, means that buyer replied you with the breakup part, you can contact with us tomorrow. We will help you out.
Yeah, I'm going to call, but seriously, I'm is like we are in a very bad shape to upload the JMS process, and nobody is properly guiding us first to upload our invoices.
No,
When
you
this
can call
is
us
ready
as a
because
support.
so 3rd December
No,
it
no.
was ready,
I
and
can also
everybody is telling that we have to go through the JMS. JMS, what is JMS process? See, I'm not able to upload my invoices on time.
I can
That is
understand.
like, yeah, we
Hence, I
have been
suggest.
to the offices also directly, but from there also they're telling this line item has to be appeared. But this is all their buyer part, is it is not at all supplier part. See, the information which we are going to be put, that bill has to be put on the buyer side then. So I'm just
I can
little worried
understand.
about this because our invoice is not only 10 or 20,000 invoice, it's a crore invoice is stuck because of this reason. And even though material is supplied very long since long. And seriously,
I
this one, the management is very upset about it.
Okay, but what I suggest you just tomorrow once connect with our help desk and inform you about your issue. Let us check whether they can assist more about the details, means about the issue. If the possibilities are there, definitely they will guide you the path next step what you need to do.
See, possibilities, everything needs to be done it
We are
because,
ready to explain the part.
yeah, because they have to be amended because seriously, our invoice is stuck 2 crore invoices it is, and I can't take this effort at this level stage. So the rectification has to be done from the Reliance part, no, because they release the PO and then even,
I can
hello.
understand, but now I need to take move to the next part. Actually, I've given 5 minutes. It's more than five
Okay,
minutes now.
fine. Okay, fine. You just
So
share me the number.
yeah,
Okay.
please, sure, I'll surely share that. Yes,
Okay.
I think Kurishi ji, you have a question? You have raised your hand.
আগে আমরা প্রথমে বলেছিলাম তোমার সিকিউরিটি দাও,
Yes,
সিকিউরিটি
sir.
দিলে
Yes,
আর
sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
So my name is Ikhan. I am from CNS Polymers Waterproofing Company.
Mm-hmm.
So my
Okay, sir.
question is, this EB portal, can we open in Chrome, sir?
Currently, yes, but only for few days. Later on, it will ask you for purchase. Actually, this Ebiz portal designed specially on SAP application. Actually, it's a SAP application, so designed for Internet Explorer. Before, so we have a setting with us, but it only work for 15 days. Later on, it asks for the purchase. So we not suggest you to use that. Yes, we give one more setting for Microsoft Edge that you can use perfectly. There is no issue with that. 1 month later on, it will be you need to redo the setting and it will be free. It's no need to ask for the payment.
My second question is, the whenever you said that the end date and the start date, right? After that is the geometry one. So
Yeah.
we are doing in the square meter. We
Hmm.
are doing the work in the square meter.
Hmm.
So can we get the that square meters that whenever I click the geometry
Hmm.
to calculate,
Hmm.
is there the option is there, sir?
See, unit of measurement is already given on your before clicking on the this backup sheet only. That option, whenever you click on the drop down shape, selecting unit of measurement, the option is available. You need to select that and put your unit of measurement, because creating backup sheet geometry option sometimes it's not required for some orders. So it depends on your case whether if it is reflecting, then that item shape will be reflect, definitely reflect. Means that square meter will be reflect there.
Okay, my last question is, sir, we have, in our work order, we have 75 items. Okay,
Okay.
so in this current period, we have did something we say 15 to 30, 15 to 18 something items we have did work.
Okay.
So can we put all 18 items in one, or we have to do one by one?
See, in one JMS you can add the activity. See, as I said, only one line item having multiple activities. So you wish to in one JMS you wanted to put 10 activities, you can put. There is no issue with that, because when you put that 10 activities, as per that 10 activities only, the bill will be calculated, and against that bill only you are putting your invoice.
Okay.
Okay, I'll tell you one more time. I'll explain you. Suppose you have 10. I'll explain one. Give one example as for the construction only. I have a 10 line items. One is wall. Second is window. Third is door. Then is tiling, and I have a electrical. These six items are there, and that for against my JMS. Now I wanted to complete four line items. So one line item having six activities. So what I'll do, I'll select for wall, second is window, third is door, and fourth is the wiring part. I have remained some other auto, but that two part will be kept it, and I'll create one JMS for 5 lakhs. Okay, so I'll put my total bill is for 6 lakhs, but 5 lakhs I bill I've created for the 5 lakhs, and afterwards it has been approved. I'll put invoice of 5 lakhs inclusive tax. The same activity you can perform. Hope you understand my point.
My, my no, no, sir. I just repeat once again. I
Hmm.
have did uh, for example, 12 items I have did in my
Okay.
current working period. So
Okay.
can I upload this 12 items in one at a time itself in this JMS, or I have to do one by one to create this JMS?
You can have option. You can do one by one also, but it is in
Okay,
one line item or 12 line items that you need to be confirmed.
okay,
If it
okay.
is one line
I
item
didn't
and
got it.
12 activities, you can create one by one. If you have a 12 line items and you wanted to create JMS, you need to 12 JMS you need to be create separately.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Welcome. So let us move to the part. Let me back to the screen PPT, because now we've seen the JMS creation. We have some questions for the same JMS related part here. See the process flow of JMS. The green part is for yours, vendors, and the green, sorry, blue part, and the green part is for Reliance people. Once you create JMS or submitted online, it will go for A1 approval. A1 approve, verify the detail and approve from his side. It move to automatically to A2. The concern A2 will be check and verify all the details as verified from A1. Then it once he approve, it moves to the quality surveillance department. The quality surveillance department is nothing do. They are doing verifying both the data, buyer data and vendors data. Once verification is completed, you will receive a mail to please submit your invoice. Once you get a mail confirmation from Reliance, you need to upload your e-invoice on a digital invoice. You can say e-invoice, and once the invoice is submitted, your invoice will go for A3. The you can say project head. He will verify the detail and approve it, and it once the approval done, it will go to the finance team, and the finance team will be process the payment, and the payment will be released to your account. In between, earlier before COVID, vendors need to ask to share the hard copies of invoice and the JMS detail, but while COVID, we have closed that option. We have asked to share the digitally, but still some of the buyer were asking this detail to share the invoice copy and the JMS detail via courier. So once you check with your buyer also whether he needed that hard copies, if he say yes, please take the address from his, so you can share that hard copy to him. If he say no, we are satisfied with your digital means on soft copy only, you can share the soft copy with your concerned buyer. So this is the process for JMS. We are going to see the tracking. Now we have submitted the JMS, but you want to track the JMS. How could you will do? It's very simple. Whenever you're coming to Ebiz portal, click on order processing. After clicking order processing, you will get the on the top only a quick link option is there. Whenever here see the quick link option, in that third option called join measurement sheet detail. Okay, when you click on this join measurement sheet detail, you will see a interface like this where they ask you to sheet ID, work order, plan, requestionary, or from or start date or status. So simply you just need to click on this drop down button. Whenever you click on this drop down button, a list of JMS will be get opened with the purchase order, work order. You need to select that work order, select the date when you have created. It's not exact date, you can select the back date, and two dates will be remains today only, and click on search. When you click on search, see on down you will see SCS detail, service entry sheet detail. Okay, where you find the specs option, you will see later on. But joint measurement sheet number, work order, order number, annual rate contract number, plant will be reflect here. When you scroll it to right hand side, you will find more details like uh, contractor, requested date, status like invoice submitted, waiting for invoice, that will be reflect here only. You will see the A1 name when he approved, A2 name when he approved, A3 QSG team, when they approve your JMS, the date will be reflected here. When you move little bit more, you will see job description, net amount for the JMS. You will find the scroll number. Suppose your bar asks you to share the scroll number, you can find the scroll number from here also. Okay, you can see invoice number, invoice amount, okay, invoice date, and scroll SCS number also on the screen. If you click on this SCS symbol, the specs option, you will find more detail about the same. Like any deduction is there, that you will see in the deduction detail. You can see your performance evaluation as you giving feedback to us whether the training is good, bad, or whether the training completed all the content, clear your doubt, and how was the training delivery part. Same thing for you also. Evaluation was done whether the vendor given the material on time, whether he given the services on time, whether the service was good, excellent, whether the vendor was giving detail in clearly, so we are able to process. So like same excellent, EX means excellent, GD means good, BG means very good, BG, and EX means excellent. See the contract procurement excellent. Uh, himself compliance is good, job quality very good, job response time very good, resolution utilization so it is excellent. Like same thing, this feedback is given from the Reliance to the vendor also. When you click on this backup sheet, you will find the whatever the detail that time you have entered, it will become here only, so that you can get it more detail. Now we are moving to the part where after get approval from the KYC, you got a confirmation how you are going to be put your invoice against this JMS. That we are going to be see. Let me share my screen. Just give me the moment. Hope my screen is visible to you all people. So this is the user ID and password part where the Ebiz ID you need to enter and your password. Click on login button. Once you click on login button, you need to go to the order processing. After I went to order processing, again the same step, you need to select the purchase order. Purchase order, while clicking this filter column, the line gets selected. Once the line gets selected on the same order status dashboard only, on the same order status dashboard, you will find invoice upload option get populate. I'll show you back. See here currently that option is not enabled because you have not selected the purchase order. Once you click on this option, select the line, see that line will be get populate means it will be get reflected on the screen. So what now next you need to do, you need to click on this upload invoice option, and once you have clicked on that option, whatever the JMS, whichever the JMS you have created early and got approved from the QSD or the 3 level, it will be reflected in the screen. So you have need to select that one. You need to tick mark. If you have two JMS to upload to, you need to tick on both, and you need to scroll it to right hand side. When you scroll to right hand side, you will find the on the top add button is given. You need to click on this add button. When you click on add button, see you will become to the invoice part where it will ask you to first enter the invoice number. You need to enter the invoice number so and so whatever the example. Now it asking to put the amount with inclusive tax. Earlier the JMS is without tax. Now you need to put your bill with GST, whatever the GST is there, that you need to add and put your invoice amount. So I'm putting XYZ amount. Now it asks me to select the invoice date. So I'm selecting the date from the calendar. Now finished. I have entered the detail. Now I need to attach my invoice copy. So what I need to do, I need to click on the document tab. Once I click on document tab, I am getting only one option, invoice. I'll select it. After selecting invoice, I am getting two options. One is invoice digitally signed. Second, invoice not digitally signed. So I'll select one option. I'll click on browse file. I'll click on browse file and select the invoice copy where I kept, and I'll after selecting I'll click on open, and that's it, my file came. I'll click on attach. I'm getting an error message. See, the error message showing on my screen is file with the space are not enough. So whenever you're saving your invoice copy, please note, do not use any special character space. You can use number, you can use alphabet, you can use alphanumeric, but do not use any special character. If you use, you may get error message currently which I am getting on my screen. Because I use space, so hence I am getting a space. If I use underscore, if I use at the rate, if I use line, if I use dash, so whatever I am using, that kind of error message comes on the screen. So what I need to do, I need to rename the file. I'll keep as simple number, alphabet, or both mix. I'm not using any space. That's it. I need to check. So I'll click on OK. I'll go back. I rename. I'll go back to file. I'll go to the desktop. I'll select the file. See, there is no any special character is there. I'll select it. I'll click on open, and that's it. I'll click on attach. This time I'm getting something error message. Now the error message is vendor document attached is digitally signed and selected digitally signed option. And because see you can see I've selected the option is invoice not digitally signed. I'm trying to upload digital invoice. Because I selected wrong option, I need to do the as per that only. I'm not going to attach any digital signature, but I have selected digital invoice, so it's system not matching. In your case, it will be some differ. You're selecting digital invoice, but message coming on the screen, invoice not digitally signed. So please check your consent CA about your digital signature. But here I need to, what I need to do, I need to go back, I need to click on OK. Now what I'll do, after clicking OK, I'll select the correct option, invoice digitally signed. I'll go back, browse, I'll select, go to desktop, select the file, click on open, and I'll now click on attach. See, successfully my invoice is attached on screen. Now I'm getting one message also, digital signed document uploaded. Now what, I need to click on submit. Once I click on submit, one JMS invoice detail will become scroll sheet number, we can say scroll sheet. This is called scroll sheet, where I'm getting save option, print option. I can zoom in, zoom out. So as per my wish, I can do it. After doing, I'll click on scroll down and okay. That's it. My invoice uploaded. I got a scroll number also. I take and print out. I'll save in that. It's saved in a document type. So it's my wish. So this was the invoice uploadation part. We are stopping for only 5 minutes. Only 5 minutes, because due to we are started little bit late, so we are just taking 5 minutes, because I, whatever the time I've taken, I'll give 10 minutes more. But we need to complete some more details. Anybody having any question for invoice application, please raise your hand.
ফুল যদিও স্যালারিটা তাহলে কি হয়ে যায় আর্টিফিশিয়াল ইন্টেলিজেন্স
Sir, I'm Chintan Patel from Aram Chemical.
I'm sorry, can you repeat your question?
Chintan,
Yeah.
Chintan Patel from Aram Chemical.
Mhm.
Sir, earlier we had attended a wiki for uploading the invoices on supplier first.
Okay, you are a material vendor.
Yeah, material vendor.
Actually, this is service vendor session actually.
I know, sir, but my buyer has requested me to attend the meeting over here because it falls under both the category.
No, actually not for this. He may be suggested to attend the digital signature section on 25th.
No, today.
Because these are the totally for service people who are giving services to Reliance. This is a portal is totally different for you, because you are a material vendor. You have attended 19th session. It was on supplier first,
Yes.
so it's not for you. On 25th, the digital signature session is there. It is
Okay.
for both vendors, service and material.
Okay.
So maybe he suggested to attend that session. I don't know about it clearly. You just check with once with that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Still, since I'm here, can I clarify one thing?
Yes. What?
Supposedly, if I'm falling under both the categories, do I need to upload the invoices at both the places?
I'm sorry. You have a both place means what? You are having a service PO as well as material you are supplying. Correct.
Yeah.
So it depends on work order. If it is composite work order, it's a
Yes.
service order, and in that you have used your material. So that is called composite work order.
Okay.
So that composite order, it will be comes in service only, where you need to create a JMS first for service related, and one more line you need to add, where you will put only four details, like your quantity, date, and job description, like what you have done, and the HSN number.
Hmm.
If these four
Okay.
detail are required, then you need to submit your detail with the records, means whatever your detail you are doing, that supporting documents also required in the service
Okay.
attachments. Once you add
Okay.
it and submit it, it will go for approval. Once approval done, so in the invoice also you need to show the details, whatever you have material supplied, that details also you need to show it and submit it. The bill will
Okay.
process as per that only.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yes, Yogeshwar.
আমি এতে বিভাগদার বললাম খুব সাবধান কিছু অজ্ঞাত পরিচয় দুষ্কৃতী ব্যক্তি তারা এসেই বলে
Hello.
জয়েন্ট শেষে
Yes, please.
Audible now. Actually, I query with that JMS creation one last
Uh-huh.
part, no, which we are left. Due to network delay, I am not able to view your screen after which I explained.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Maybe actually, I forgot to inform that if you are getting that issue, so please exit and rejoin it. If all are getting same
Yeah,
error,
I have tried. I have tried twice. Thrice. That's why.
Okay.
Just I have to ask query my that JMS creation uploading the files now, test measurement sheet and all that. If
Okay.
you can repeat it.
See, the in the attachments are only depends what the buyer is required. There is nothing. See,
Nothing. Okay.
all other kinds of services that you all people are giving, not you are giving the same. So if your
Yeah.
manpower, as I said, log sheet, you may be punching details, you may be put the salary details. So it depends. If you are a
Okay.
means if you are giving survey, so what you'll do, you will put the survey quantity. On this day, I'll put
Okay.
done this survey, this much, that exact sheet. Or sometime you'll put a structure, like I have done prepare a structure like this day and this week we have conducted some activity in the someone so and so mall for survey, and so if you are doing some survey in Reliance, you come to visit,
Okay.
and that time you have seen that all AC panels are working, or all the
Just like
tabs are working. So it depends on the document what the buyer is required. He will suggest you to upload it. Sometimes when many of the vendors, they what they do, they upload their invoice copy because the buyer asks to upload that, so they upload that one.
okay.
So it's not fixed
And
that hmm? Yeah.
the service report is going to be is requested by buyer of mine. So we are going to upload that one, no?
Correct, correct. Buyer
Service.
is because see verification, verify, and the buyer team is due. So buyer always
Okay.
suggests the team to check this detail only, because rest of the details they are always aware that you are going to perform this much quantity. So exactly matching will be help them to identify.
One more question. PO is like a full amount of PO is given by buyer, and
Hmm.
they are requested to make a two PO, then make a two invoice actually,
Hmm.
half yearly.
Hmm.
So the invoices has to be uploaded in terms of start date, end date, like that, or
Work
work day wise,
Yeah, you can
work day
take if
wise.
you say 1st of January you got a contract and 31st December is your end date. So you have
Yes.
started working on 10th of January and you have finished your
Okay.
work of 26th of June. So you will take that date.
Yes.
No need to select the
Okay.
start date
Fine.
of 1st of January. You are taking a in the
Okay.
validity period, so it will be allowed you.
Okay. In
Okay.
between, we have two visits. So the visit day, same. Is it not mandatory or mandatory? Exception. Because if, for example, we have a visit on 28th,
Hmm.
okay,
Hmm.
28th June, and we have end work by 20th evening, same day evening
Okay.
actually,
So you can put at the same date also.
same date,
You
no?
can you can put the same date. Either you can enter the 27 and you put the
Yeah,
29 end date. That's it. That also okay.
that also
That is
okay.
also okay.
Fine.
You can put same date also, but same date it's system not take. So you take 27 because anyhow you are come
Same day.
traveling and come to us, traveling and reaching to Reliance. So that you have started work. Work you have done on the 28th only. You went on 28th evening, but you are putting your bill on the same day. No, you are putting second day. That's the reason.
Okay. Fine, fine. Cool.
Okay, because
And
future date is not accepted, and if after putting validity also not accepted, so you can't
no,
take the future date.
after work, then we are going to create JMS. No? That's why I'm
Yeah,
asking.
correct. No, but
If
some of
our
the vendors they
if
are not aware.
okay,
I'm unprepared, but some of the vendor what they do, they are not aware about this process. They take the future date and they're getting message. Date will be not accepted. So hence we have suggest every training that please take the date only past tense only, not future tense, or present date also it's not allowing. System it not take. So you take back date only every time.
yeah, sure. Thank you.
Yeah. So let us move back to the PPT. There are some more points to be covered. So just a moment. Yeah. So we have seen that invoice copy, invoice uploadation also having some rules. Invoice should be in PDF format and adopt favorable to adopt version 9 or above 9. If you have a PDF version 8, so please update it to 9 or above 9, it will be acceptable. And the signature also, digital signature you are taking, it should be class 2 or above class 2. If it is 2, there is no issue. If it is above class 2, that is also favorable. If it is lower, then you have to check. Self-signed signature is not allowed to upload in the digital invoice. As a digital invoice, it will be considered as a self-signed invoice. So that is not allowed. Non-digital invoice, that you need to check with your concerned buyer. Now the next part is that can I upload multiple JMS? I have a multiple JMS in one line item. I've created 5, 6 JMS. Whether can I upload one invoice for that 5 JMS? Yes, you can. The condition is you should take common SAC code. You can say all having this required same SAC code. Then only you will be able to upload a single invoice. I'll repeat one line item I have created 3 or 4 or 5 JMS for monthly wise. January, February, March, April, June. I am creating in July month. Sorry, I have a PO for June to June. But I'm now creating in January. I'm creating for June, July, August, September, October, November, December. 6 months JMS I am creating and uploading all at a time in January month. But only one line item I have, one line item, one activity, but performing 6 JMS quarterly or monthly wise. So whether I can upload a single invoice? Yes, I can. I just need to tick all the JMS, but the condition is service accounting code, SAC code. See, this all 99981717. This service code is already all JMS having the same service code. So I need to select all at a time and click on add, and I'll put invoice number, invoice amount, invoice date, and invoice copy attaching, and that's it. I'll put 5 JMS, 5 JMS one invoice, or you can have option of single JMS single invoice option also. So if you wish multiple JMS having for single line item, single line and single activity, or one line item, that you can perform this activity. Now I have, while creating JMS, I have kept that JMS in draft, or my JMS has been sent from back from the A1, A2 or PSD. Where should I find? You go to order processing, click on order processing. After clicking on order processing, you just need to uh, scroll it down. On the right hand side, my previous request option is there. You need to select the JMS joint measurement sheet. After selecting that, you have a select status option, where you'll find the options like drafted, previous, rejected, deleted, sent back, and custom. See, rejected and deleted is considered the same. Okay, sent back you need to click for the A. If you are A1, A2 or QSD sent at JMS back, you need to click on that. You will find, if you click on drafted, it is saved in the draft, so that you will find as the same. So it look like this same D00 something hyperlink will be reflect. I'm sorry. Sorry. Purchase order amount will be reflected. I need to click on this drafted this D00. Once I click, it will be get open, and if I saved it in draft, I'm getting submit button down. I'll submit it. If I have got a return, so I'll click on that. I'll do the changes and click on resubmit button. Once I resubmit button, that JMS will go for approval. If I submit it, it will go for approval. Either I have option to delete also, but not for send back. Only for saved in the draft option. Now, I just wanted to pre-print a scroll sheet. After uploading invoice, I have forgotten to take the printout or save the scroll sheet. Now I wish to print that. So what I need to do? I need to go to order processing. After I went to order processing, I just go to order status dial code back, where I select my purchase order. Once I click on this purchase order, invoice upload option will be populate on my screen. But this time I'm getting an error message. None of the JMS is pending for approval. You need to close that means by clicking on cross button. On the right hand side, you will find my previous request option in that invoice application part. You need to click on that. Once you click on this, you will see your invoice details where the purchase order, invoice number, invoice date, and scroll number is reflecting. Select by clicking the filter column. Click on filter this print button, and that's it. The JMS detail will become after invoice uploadation. You can see the scroll number, work order number, your name, your vendor code, and all the details. SCS number. You can take a printout. You can save it. You can zoom in, zoom out as you wish. You can complete it. You can click on OK. So this is the way to reprint the scroll sheet on the screen. Now, the part is for composite work order. Just now back I have cleared this doubt. Suppose I am a material a service vendor. I am a carpenter. Okay, I am a carpenter. Reliance given me a contract. So I come to Reliance. I verify or I check the services. I given put the oils and all, and that's it. The doors are working. I find one door hinges is not working. I find one door is handle is not working. So what I need to do? I wanted to replace it, but it is only I give got a service order, but I need to use my material also. So what I need to do? I'll change it. I have done the changes. Now I'm going to put a JMS. I'll create a JMS. What? How can I do it? It's very simple. I'll just enter the detail for JMS. I'll click on the PO. I'll go to the order status that create JMS sheet. I'll go to backup sheet, put my service related details, and put my quantity. Now again, I'll click on add button. One line will be get highlighted. Here I'll put some details like description, door handle, and hinges replace. Okay, I'll write this quantity. One door in two hinges, one door handle. I'll mention three. Rate for that. One door handle having 500, two hinges having 400, total 900. I'll put 900 here and HSN code for this, and that's it. I'll click on generate. Once I click on generate, the total amount will become, and I'll give the bills for the same in the other document, and I'll submit my JMS. It will go for approval, and once the approval done, I'll put the invoice in the invoice also I mentioned. You just rate this with tax, in the door handle with tax. I've added that, and I'll put the bill invoice, and it will be replaced, and once the process done, the payment will be released to my account. So this is called composite work order, where the service people somewhere needs to use their material, so they can put their material detail and take claim for the payment for that material. Now some JMS issues are there. Common JMS issues are there. You are getting while creating JMS, you are getting final SCS screen message. So it means your PO is locked because you have tick mark on that final indication. So what you need to do, you need to contact your buyer, inform to unlock that PO by raising incident in Solution Manager portal. Okay, Solman. Now I'm getting SCS error. So you can try little bit later. Either you can take the screenshot and send to your buyer. It may be some technical error from the backend. It need to be removed from the buyer, and only buyer will raise a ticket from backend in Solution Manager portal, and it will be resolved. You will able to upload your invoice. I'm getting rate not maintained. See, rate not maintained is something differ, and rate mismatch is something differ. Rate not maintained means, suppose I have some scenario with me. You can see there is one purchase order from 1st April to 30 June, and and the second. So 30 June. So what happened? The rate was from 1st April to 30 June was 52 rupees, and 1st July to 31st March 2020 is 58. In between, the rate has been changed. April to July, it was the contract, but in between the rate has been changed. I give you present only. Last month I got a contract from Reliance. So it was only services 58 rupees for my work. But in sudden enough, December 1st or December 16 December, the rate has been revised, changed to 60 rupees. So what now? How could I put my bill? In between, the rate has been changed. So here I need to create two JMS in December month. How I'll do? 1st January to 15th January, I'll create a JMS at the rate of 58 rupees. And from 16 December to 31st December, I'll take the 60 rupees JMS rate as 60 rupees and I'll perform the JMS. I can put the common invoice for the both because having the same line item, but I wish I can separate attach a separate invoice for the same also. For this rate not maintained is coming, so you need to perform like this activity. Now we are going to see the payment tracking. Yeah, uploaded the invoice, you got all the details, you are waiting for payment, you are not aware when it will be going to know. So it's very simple, you need to go to payment tracking. How would you go? You'll just go to order processing, click on go to the quick links. The fourth option is payment tracking. Click on payment tracking.
না এগুলো এত ফাইলে রাখছিস কেন? ফাইলে তো শুধু এমনি রাখলেই হয়ে যায় যে অল ক্রিকেট রাখবে এত। ওইটাই করবেন যে এগুলো থাকবে না সবাই করবে। না এগুলো তো
Click on search track payment. See, I'm getting purchase order number, invoice number, invoice date, scroll number, scroll sheet number, amount. I can scroll it to right hand side. I'll find more details. In the last, I'm getting payment method. The payment method help me to know amount. See, G means RTGS about 2 lakhs. Z means NFT below 2 lakhs. E means the payment to the same regardless of amount to E payment, and the check payment is reflect C. C is very common, very rarely you find, but most of the people find Z and G. So you need to check that you can see the status here. By single clicking single line item also you can find your details. There is no issue with that. You just need to select that line purchase order by clicking the filter column and that's it. You will find click on track payment. You will find the detail like this. Now there are some general FAQs. The people were asking for the number. You can find the number on the screen. Please take a screenshot of this. See what need to be done if my ID get locked. If your Ebiz ID get locked, you need to contact your help desk number by calling 022 4477 8166 or you can call on 022 782171. If both the line is busy, you can write a mail to us on pnc.helpdesk@ril.com. You can mention the subject like ID lock, password reset, and in the body you just do not forget to mention your vendor code. Without vendor code, we are not able to reset the password. One more mail ID is that it is supplierfirst.beta@ril.com. You can directly send on mail on this ID. So you will receive a ticket number. You will whenever the person who is working on your issue, whenever done any changes, you will receive a confirmation for the in the mail that this activity is resolved. It has been responded. It has been processed. Like this, that you will get a message if you send a mail on supplierfirst.beta@ril.com. What need to be done if after logging you are unable to see purchase order or annual rate contact? See, you need to approach your buyer because whenever the buyer is creating any order, so first the PO will be digitally signed and release done. And if still is not reflecting, then you need to raise an incident from their side to send to backend to find the issue and remove that error so that PO will be reflect on your purchase in your Ebiz portal. What is the maximum file size can be uploaded while creating JMS? See, maximum file size is 10 MB. Within 10 MB, you need to upload any file in the JMS while creating the JMS. What should be done in case non-digital sign invoice is defective? You need to approach to your buyer because we are not aware what non-digital sign invoice. So the buyer will be help you for the same. Okay. While uploading invoice against JMS approval, I'm only get the option of digitally signed. See why you are getting this option? It's because your buyer made mandate to upload digital signed invoice. For more information, you can approach to your buyer and ask them why he made this option because you may be discuss about non-digital sign and he is allowed only digital. For that concern, you need to approach your buyer and check with that. If there is no concern, you have a digital signature, you can upload and go further. See, this is the file format is accepted in Ebiz portal. There is one condition while uploading your invoice copy, please keep on desktop or main drive. Do not keep on any other option. because if you are keeping in folders in folders, so it may be give error message but not mention why, because see, the file path while selecting the file only 100 characters are allowed. If more than 100 characters, the system will be not allowed, it will give error message. So avoiding the such issue, please keep on the desktop or main drive. Once the invoice successfully uploaded from your side, you just keep move the file where you wish to be upload. So we are complete the course. We have seen the JMS details, introduction, creation, process flow, invoice uploadation against the JMS, retrieval from draft and return. We seen the scroll resheet print, composite work order and JMS issues. We have tried to see the payment tracking method and general FAQs. So I'm just pasting the feedback link in the chat box. If you needed handout for the session, please submit your feedbacks. We'll share that once all this session is over, then we will share the PPT with your people, or we try to share out today itself only. So I request to submit your feedback in the chat box. Once you're done, please mention that you have completed your feedback. So I have also get aware that you have you have submitted your feedback. Anyone having any questions? So we are stopping for 3 minutes. So you can raise your hand and ask your question.
Sir,
Yes.
the first session PDF we have not yet received.
I said, sir, once with this all the series complete on 25th, then we'll share this all the PPTs to your people with the help of this feedback link.
Okay.
Okay, that's the reason I'm the person who is going to share this, but I've made a plan to share this at once only, because you all people are giving your feedback, valuable feedback, but some of people giving late. So that's the reason I'm collecting the feedback little bit late, so that person again getting a mail issues. So what we decided, we will send we complete JMS introduction, JMS creation, and digitally invoice and RCMS. We will share that PPTs to that people once the feedback apps collected in at a time. So I request all the people to please share your feedbacks, and I just share one ID. In case you are having any issue, please write a mail with a screenshot.
50% কাজ যখন কমপ্লিট করবেন আমি আর মানে 25 টাকা 50 ঠিক আছে 50 টাকা দিয়ে এখন অ্যাডভান্স করে রাখো এটা রেগুলার এগেইনস্ট ঠিক আছে
You can directly send a mail to the supplierfirst.beta@rl.com with your screenshot. You will receive a ticket number for the same, and as soon as ticket has been resolved, you will get a confirmation on emails also. Okay, as well as our number, I'll share on this. Just a moment, I'll share that number to you. Just give me the moment.
আচ্ছা আপনি তো ফোন করতে থাকে কটায় আলু আছে কিনা সময় করুন না আপনি বলবেন
Share the number with your people, so you can contact on help desk. But what I suggest you, you can write a mail on this PNC ID, or
আর ওকে বলে না ওই কটা করবে পাঁচটা করবে 4টা থেকে 5টা করবে আগে ফোনটা করুন তারপর আমি সেগুলি বলবো
I mentioned the number. I have mentioned that ID also. You can write a mail on this. Once you complete your feedback, if there is no question, you can submit your feedback and you can leave the session. Because session is over, I like to thanks, if there is no question, thanks to all the participants for being the session for them. And sorry for the delay once again, but I think I covered all the points from my end. Still, if you're having any question, you can call us on the number, or you can send a mail to on that number mail ID. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for joining the session.